Another episode with Vicky the van. Just did a new idler pulley once again. Yes, YouTube, another development in the Caravan V-belt squealing noise. Classic Caravans with the squealing belt issues. Got a technical service bulletin. And I ordered this from Amazon. It came in this nice little bag. Did not come with a dust shield. And look at this. That's not good. Not good at all. Now, does O'Reilly sell the dust shield separately if you buy one of these? I don't know. Always check that the pulley turns freely after installation. In some cases, some of the components such as the spacers and bolts used to install the OE pulley need to be reused. Other times, some of the original components such as the dust shield are not to be reused as they prevent the pulley from turning. Anyone with half a brain would check and make sure that thing spins right before you tack it down, or as you're tacking it down. It's important to make sure that it spins. But yeah, not spinning idler pulley or any pulley, you don't want that. And mine was damaged, probably because it's sitting at an angle, which is why my theory is the V pulley is a thing in the first place. So again, there's this TSB out. We should be able to order this kit real easy, right? The challenge that I'm finding is pulley dust shield, right? That's the part number. And there's the TSB. Okay, and this is Rock Auto. It's only $10.39 at Rock Auto for this Gates part. I don't use Rock Auto just because I got burned on a return that was over $100. I never got my money back. Not real happy about that. So I put in pulley dust shield. I get all these little cross-reference points. Let's try that one. And this is what I get. Type in this and that's what we get. But I noticed here on the TSB, there is this kit. We have an email address to Team Gates. No, not that Gates.
A few minutes later.
Literally within a few minutes, I sent this email, and Christopher White from the Gates Corporation. Not that Gates. Okay, so there is a kit, he says. 91051. If you type it in our parts website, it will give you a list of parts in a kit with a dust shield in it. So I'm not sure which dust shield is exactly with that pulley, but you could measure the old bolt and dust shield. You will have to click on each part because it does not give a description until you click on the part number. But that is how I would find it if it was damaged. So it doesn't sound like, it sounds like you could buy the part. Ooh, look at this, Gates. It sounds like they sell the part with the dust shield already attached. I only found one, and that was for a Ford in Rock Auto. O'Reilly, maybe? Headed to O'Reilly. This ought to be fun. Oh, right here. I'll keep you right here in my pocket. So if you grab one of these off the shelf, do you have any of these in stock?
I'm not sure if it just comes like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
If you could pull one off the shelf and tell me if it has a dust cover or not, that would be helpful.
I have to see if you have any in stock that's the same as that.
Have either Gates or
Alright, I pulled it.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, okay, wait. There has
Can I
to
have
be.
what's next, please, down here?
It looks like on this side.
I have some stuff that I
Oh, it's sealed
Yeah.
up, isn't it?
Hey, Will. Am I allowed to open this, right?
55, 505,
Yeah.
No dust cover.
No, it does cover.
Dang. All right.
Yep.
Maybe you don't know. Dang. How much? What is the price on those anyway?
The one that I just quoted to you, this is gonna be $19.99.
All right. That's not too bad. All right. Well, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Okay, so finding this dust cover is problematic, but I will not give up. If there's anything I know about finding parts that are hard to find, it's that there's these wonderful magical places where old cars go to, it's like their graveyard. That guy just about ran me over, but I gotta watch what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to the wrecking yard, man. Why wouldn't ya? Wrecking yard will have my dust cover. I am willing to bet. No problemo. So here we are. It took way too long to get into that place. I tell you what, standing in line. Got my wheelbarrow full of tools so I don't have to lug my bag around like some kind of animal. But yeah, so I get in there, mask mandates are back, at least at this place. This is the first place. And there was only one person checking people out and in. I had to go to the bathroom, like really freaking bad. So I had to make a pit stop at the Honey Bucket here. And we're back here at the wrecking yard. It's actually a pick and pull. So, pick and pull, Arlington, Washington. This looks like the Chrysler area right here. Lots of Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, etc.
3.8. Not the same. Hey, there's a coil box. Nope. Doesn't have a kit.
Not what I was looking for. Because of the 3.8. Not that the spindle wouldn't work, but they didn't need a kit on the 3.8s because they didn't have this motor mount issue like the 3.3s did. Almost always it's 3.3s that have the kit. In other words, the double-sided V belt and, you know, the V idler pulley because it kept slipping off.
Chrysler Town & Country. Another 3.8. 3.8.
At this point, frustration starts to set in. You know, 3.8 after 3.8. But little did I know that they put all the 3.8s up on this side. There was a plethora of these caravans at this wrecking yard, by the way. I forget how many. It was like 10 or 12 or something like that. I would have rather gone to a different wrecking yard. There's one up on Lake Stevens called Gunner, which is the same name as my dog. So obviously I would want to go to that one. Actually, the prices are much better. Pick and Pull is like a huge corporation nationwide. Everyone's heard of Pick and Pull. But yeah, their prices can be a little spendy. Sometimes you can spend like $5-10 more and get the same part at O'Reilly. Oh, there's another one.
3.8. Yet another 3.8.
Big Dodge Ram. I think has some parts to harvest. Right there. Tell you what. On the quest. The caravan quest for a dust shield. Or at least some proper hardware to hold my idler pulley on with a little more confidence. There's another one. No, that's something else. That's It's funny that the Dodge Durango, I got, you can get the taillights for the 98 through 2000 Caravans off a Dodge Durango. They have the same taillights, same exact taillights, which is interesting. There's some Fords brushing up against the Ford section. And as you can see, they've been pretty adequately harvested, some of these Fords. Front ends are gone, grills, different parts stripped down to the chicken bone, those Fords. You ever get really hungry, you're eating chicken wings or legs or something, and you're just more apt to, whoa, what's this? Doesn't have the...
Nope. Just got the smooth. I might have a dust shield.
Whispering to myself.
Oh.
Yeah, man, when I'm hungry, I don't have enough chicken wings. I'm like eating the cartilage, you know, stripping away some of the marrow off the end of the chicken bone. Some of these cars are like that, man. They just valuable parts. Tear them down. There's another. Yes.
That's the puppy. That's the one.
Nice. Time to dig into the old tool bag and harvest this organ from the organ donor van as it lays lifeless in this wrecking yard, willing to give of itself to help keep Vicky down the highway. Born to be wild. Vicky the van.
And I found one. Pick and pull in Arlington, Washington. Yep. There it is, the groove. See the dust cover on it? Yep. It's got the dust cover on it. Nice. Do it all.
And yes, this is something my dyslexic self does to realize and tell myself which one's on and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I picture myself turning a steering wheel when I'm turning the bolt. Am I turning right? Am I turning left? Right tight, left loose. That's how I memorize it anyway. I know which way to turn, right or left. On a steering wheel, therefore, I know which way to turn, right or left, on a bolt. Got it loose, now proceeding to turn it with my fingers. It's nice that they cut all the belts off. Usually you go to a wrecking yard, somebody's gone in there and sliced the belt off with a knife or something sharp that would slice through belts like butter. Slice that belt open so we can get to them drive parts. Did I get it? Wait. Oh, now I dropped my wrench. I can drop my wrench like 3 times trying to get this thing out. Wait for it. There it goes again. And not quite finger tight, apparently. Having to loosen periodically with my golden 15mm. And what I found was, after I knocked the bolt out from the idler bearings, that the whole thing is one big piece.
That whole bolt has a dust cover. Is a dust cover. That's pretty sweet.
And this thing, this is the part. See, they could just sell this bolt. They wouldn't need a kit, right? This bolt has everything right there. And it's going to fit in here splendidly. Splendidly, I say. A Chrysler engineer somewhere thought, you know, we could save a lot of time and money. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing right here.
Yeah.